Greetings and welcome to the channel. You are tuned in to the North Node Oracle. In this reading, we're going to be tapping into the energy of what the universe wants you to know at this time. Always remember that this is a timeless reading, so whenever it comes across your feed is when it is right for you. Also, take what resonates and don't let it take from you. Let's go ahead and see what the universe wants you to know. We have loss here. It says, sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego's. You may be dealing with a lot of change at this time in your life here. Some of you could be feeling like things are desolate or something is being emptied out. But what the universe wants you to know is that is the things sometimes need to be emptied out in order for you to start new. What else does the universe want the viewer to know at this time? We have inner child. It says, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. Again, what I'm picking up here is that someone who is watching this could be going through some great change in their life right now. You may feel alone, but what the universe wants you to know is that even though you may feel alone, you are surrounded by love and support here. There's also a need to go deep within and use this opportunity to figure out what it is that you really want. Because even though this time may seem like it's a slowdown, this is giving you the opportunity to create something new. Because what I'm getting here, viewer, is that things are going to pick up. And again, this is an opportunity to plant new seeds here. What else does the universe want my viewer to know? That's too many, but I'm going to just take this one. We have acceptance. It says, radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. So again, viewer, what I'm getting here is some type of leaning into this time of being in solitary. What I'm also getting is that the reason why you are in this, I want to call it lone wolf energy, is because you are being set apart. It's not like you're being trained, but in a way it's like you are being set apart so that when the roads open up for you again, you are full of you and not of other people. One of the things that I'm getting is that some of you may need this break because there could have been a time where you how can I say this? You didn't know where you began and where others ended. And with the way that you are rolling here, or with the path that you're on, viewer, I'm hearing that you need to be set apart. You need to, not need, but this is an invitation to, again, fill yourself up with you. Fill yourself up with spirit. Fill yourself up with things that are of your own thinking, not someone else's. I'm hearing that some of you may be separated right now because you could have been around influences that were much stronger than you. Much stronger than you. And what I'm hearing is that you couldn't hear your own voice because there were too many things going on around you. So right now, again, it's important for you to allow yourself to be emptied out here and accept the fact that you may not be surrounded by a lot of people, but maybe this is a good thing, and maybe you needed to take, a step back again to be able to be in your own energy again and allow yourself to be emptied out. What I'm getting here from the universe is that you may be seeing things as a loss, but that's not what's happening at all. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit card here. The Hermit card talks about inner wisdom, and it talks about finding something within the self here. And what I'm getting for you, viewer, is that the only way for you to, I don't want to say that you're going through an initiation, but the only way to be able to separate your thoughts from others is really for you to be in this period of figuring out who it is that you are. Because again, I'm hearing, with the Lost card here, you could have been surrounded by so many voices and so many people as to where you couldn't figure out whose voice was what here. And I'm hearing that some of you may have started to feel empty inside because you may have been living for someone else here. But I'm hearing some type of tolling or some type of bell letting you know that that's over now. And that's why we're in this hermit mode. We're in this lone wolf mode. Again, you're being set apart so that when it is time for you to, I don't want to say be unleashed, because that's, when it's time for you to go back into the world here, it's going to be you and your authentic self. There's something in regards to your deepest needs and feelings that some of you need to lend compassion to yourselves, because I'm also hearing that some of you may have been pouring into others way more than you were pouring into yourself. And it's almost as if Spirit had to sit you down and not force you to look at yourself, but look at this. We have both of these figures that are very similar in the way that they're sitting. It's like being in a time out here, being contemplative. I'm hearing the valley that you've been walking through has been a long one here. And now it's time for you to rest. And again, you may feel at a loss, because again, I'm hearing that some of you are actually standing up for yourselves now, or some of you are beginning to nurture that inner child. A lot of things could be coming up for you in these moments, especially when you're not surrounded by other people's voices. With this, I'm hearing being surrounded by so many voices and having so many other things coming at you that you couldn't hear yourself. But it's important that you take this time out here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles talks about working on your own stuff, building up your own stability, within yourself. That this is important right now. Because again, what I'm seeing here is some of you could be working on things from the past, things that could have been a little disappointing to you here. What else does the universe want the viewer to know at this time in regards to this lone wolf energy, this hermit mode energy? I'm hearing that some people could be seeing you, seeing you as a lone wolf, seeing that you may be isolating yourself here. We have the Wall here. Yeah, what I'm seeing here is that some of you could feel like maybe not some of you, but maybe others may feel like you're hard to get through to at this time. But this could also be because this is where the universe wants you right now. This could also be for you. You may be trying to fight against something here. And it may seem dark at this time, but we have the in the hand, universe is your partner. That's not what's happening. It may seem that way and it may feel that way now, but this is a good time here because you're in a gestation period. I'm hearing something in regards to putting other people on ice right now, because this is for you. This is a time for you. There's something that wants to be seen here from the past so that you can move on and go into the future. And that's why you may be in this isolated energy here. Again, here with this Hermit card, with this inner knowledge here. And it may be heartbreaking. You may be running up against some things that may, be having you kind of rub up against acceptance. And this could be a loss of ego, a loss of your old self. But at the bottom of the deck, we got this Ace of Pentacles. This talks about a new opportunity and stability. And what I'm feeling is that this is yourself. Meaning that when you come out of this situation here, that there's a gift for you. What is the advice here for the viewer in regards to their situation? and then being in this lone wolf energy, this lone wolf hermit energy here. Okay, we got regret here. It says, I know that I cannot change the past. We have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And we have abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Right next to the Ace of Pentacles. So what the universe wants you to know is, again, there is something here in regards to your past here that needs to be looked at and worked out in order for you to move on into your future, because there is something waiting for you, some type of abundance that is waiting for you, and that will be unlocked here when the invitation is accepted here in regards to something from your past. We have the Hermit here. Again, there's some inner knowledge here that wants to be taken in. Well, that is the message that came through in this reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I am the North Node Oracle, and I'll see you again in the next reading.